Welcome to the Firefighter News, guys. I'm Doug Watler.
Hey, and I'm Mike Bellamy. Thanks for checking in with us today. Doug, what weighs 35,000 pounds and is the size of an African elephant?
Well, I was going to say an African elephant until you said it was the size of an African elephant. So,
A fire truck, Doug, a fire truck. 35,000 pounds screaming down the street. And can you just imagine a collision with a vehicle that might be 2,000 pounds?
yeah, who wins that race every day of the week?
Well, this happened in Indianapolis, and there are five lucky souls. Four firefighters were shaken but extremely grateful to be relatively unscathed after a drunk driver crossed the center line and found himself spinning across the intersection.
Well, you think about it. We're talking about a head-on collision with a fire truck, which to all of our firefighter family out there, seat belts. That's why we click the seat belts before we take off. I know sometimes we get busy with other stuff, but seat belts do save lives, even in a fire truck. And this fire truck, like, basically got knocked so far off course, it was barreling down towards a gas station.
Yeah, ends up going through the lanes of traffic, the nearby light pole, several concrete barriers, a vacuum, an air pump, and they said that based on the report that the debris was spread across 2 football fields, and the mobile data terminal, the computer that we use in the fire truck, shot through the officer's side windshield and went flying across the intersection.
Yeah, we can be thankful it was the computer and not firefighters or the driver.
So the driver was taken to a nearby hospital along with the 4 firefighters. They were released, except the driver went to the old pokey and got locked up for intoxicated driving. Glad the story didn't end up any worse than it did, and glad these brothers are safe in Indianapolis.
And you know what? Stranger than fiction. Guess what the driver of the intoxicated driver's last name was?
African elephant?
Bender.
Oh, wow.
Ba-dum-bum. Well, folks, that concludes today's story. You can find us on Instagram and YouTube under Doug and Mike Show, and also on smart speaker devices like Amazon, Alexa, Apple Podcasts, Android. And just as a bonus, Mike has been putting these stories on YouTube. So if you don't want to listen to it on the speakerphone or smart speaker, you can find it on YouTube, which is pretty cool. I'm really pumped up with the way he's doing that, bringing the stories to life. And again, a shout out to our sponsor, Chief Miller. You can find him at Chief_Miller_ on Instagram. Have a great